Hello friends, after a long interval, once again, I Dr. Ajay Kumar Misra, welcoming you all to my YouTube channel named Computer the Way of Life. Hope this video finds well with your family and friends. Friends, we all are taking the assistance of computer, especially digital computer, for our day-to-day activities, but not aware about its internal working. Digital computer convert all variables of the problem concern to its discrete form and then perform calculation based on the well-defined rules. In this video, I have tried to explain the basic operations like binary addition and subtraction with suitable examples. Hope you all will watch this video till last. That will provide a detailed idea about the binary operations, addition and subtraction and their internal working. Now it's a time to discuss binary arithmetic in details. Computer is an electronic device and depending on electricity. Electronic and electrical components like transistors, capacitors, semiconductors, wires and other indicate or recognize only two states or conditions. In these devices, two states are represented by on or off, present or absent, yes or no, or in binary form as 1 and 0. Hence, information within a computer can be represented only by using these two states. This brings the concept of binary arithmetic. It is easy to design the computer circuit by using two binary digits, that is 1s and 0, with more simplified internal circuit that can perform all decimal operations, which involves less cost and more reliability. In binary arithmetic, all numbers are represented by using the combinations of 1s and 0. So when arithmetic operations are performed, it will result only 1s and 0s. Commonly used binary operations are number 1, binary addition, number 2, binary subtraction, number 3, binary multiplication, and number 4 is binary division. We will discuss one after another in details with their way of operations and explain with suitable examples. First, we start with binary addition. As we know, addition operation is possible when there is two and only two variables are present. Likewise, binary addition. Binary addition is performed in the same manner as decimal addition. In this, the input variables are designated as addend, and carry bits, and the output variables produced as sum and carry. To perform addition operation, there is a specially designed circuit called adder. An adder is a combination circuit in which outputs can be determined directly at any time from the present combination of inputs without regard to previous inputs with 2 bits or 3 bits. To perform binary addition, two types of adders are used, namely half adder and full adder. In our subsequent slide, we will discuss half adder and full adder table in details. Now it is the time to discuss half adder in details. Half adder is a combination circuit that performs the addition of two binary inputs. Two input variables are designated as addend and addend, and the output variables produced as a sum and carry. Suppose A and B are two binary inputs and S and C are two binary outputs. With the help of the table drawn, we can observe the outputs can be obtained directly by the simplified form of sum of product terms, that is SOP, also termed as mean term. The table drawn below have two inputs, so the total number of possible combinations will be 2 to the power 2, that is 4, as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And after addition operation, we get the sum outputs as 0, 1, 1, 0 and the carry outputs as 0, 0, 0 and 1 respectively. To explain the same, here I have taken two examples. In example 1, the binary number 1010 and 1100 are taken for addition. To do the addition operation, we have to start with the least significant bit. Here we can observe the first two bits are 0 and 0. So at the sum part we write 0 and also the carry part as 0. The second bits are 1 and 0. So write 1 at sum part and 0 at carry part. Accordingly, we move towards more significant bits that provide us the result. In example 2, I have taken two decimal numbers 52 and 23. So before starting the addition process, we must have to convert them to their binary equivalents, and then the rest of the operation remains same. Next is full adder table. As discussed, half adder table is able to operate only two binary numbers at a time. The situation when there is a carry bit, we have to use full adder table. A full adder table is the combination of two half adder table. In this, there will be three inputs and two outputs. Let A, B and C are three inputs and sum and carry are two outputs. Then the full adder table will appear as drawn below. In this, the total number of inputs are 3, so the output combinations will be 2 to the power 3, that is 8. That starts with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 and it go up to 1, 1, 1. Here, to describe the same, I have taken three binary numbers as 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Then as per the table drawn, start adding from least significant bit, that is A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1 and C is equal to 1. The result sum as 1 and carry also as 1. Then move to the second bit, that is A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1 and C is equal to 1. So write 0 at sum part and 1 at carry part. Continue the same with the most significant bit comes, that provides the final answer. The above example can also be solved by adding first two numbers, get the intermediate result and then add the intermediate results with the third number to get the final answer. In this addition, task has to carry out twice. Now here is another approach suggested for addition more numbers simultaneously. Let there are more numbers to be added. For this, we can adopt a more simpler approach. In this, first we have to arrange the given numbers as per their place values. Then, starting from its least significant position or bit, count the number of ones column wise. If the number of 1 is odd, write 1 at the corresponding column and take number of 1 as carry to its next higher bit as much as pairs of 1s occurs. If the number of 1s is even, write 0 at the corresponding column and take number of 1 as carry to its next higher bit as much as pair of 1s occur. Repeat the same process till the most significant bit columns are operated. In the adjacent example, there are 5 binary numbers 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. So after arranging them as per their place value, start counting the number of ones from its least significant bit. Here we can observe the total number of ones is 4 in the least significant bit position. So write 0 at the same column and take 2 ones to its next higher bit as carry because 2 pairs of 1 is formed. Then do the same process for next higher bits. Here also we get 4 number of 1. So write 0 and take 2 ones to its next higher bit as carry. at third bit position there are 5 ones, which is an odd number. So write 1 and take 2 ones to its next higher bit position. Continue the same till the most significant bit comes that provides the final answer. Next, we will discuss about binary subtraction. Binary subtraction can be defined as a complementary addition. In this, we have to take the complement of the subtrahend and then add that with the minuend. Subtraction operation is performed by two methods, namely half subtractor and full subtractors. We will continue discussing half subtractor and full subtractor in subsequent slides. First, we will discuss about half subtractor. A half subtractor is a combination circuit that subtracts two binary numbers and produces two outputs. Let A and B are two binary variables as minuend and subtrahend respectively, and D and B as a difference and borrow as two outputs. Then the half subtractor table will appear as drawn below. In this, as there are two inputs, the total number of possible combinations will be 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So the combinations will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And after subtraction operation, we get the difference as 0, 1, 1, 0 and borrow as 0, 1, 0 and 0. Next is full subtractor. In case of half subtractor table, we can observe to subtract 1 from 0, we have to borrow 1 from next higher significant bit, which is not always possible. This is overcome by full adder table. Full adder table is also a combination circuit with 3 inputs and 2 outputs. Let A, P and C are 3 inputs and difference and borrow are 2 outputs. Then the full adder table will appear as which is drawn below. In this, the total number of combinations will be 2 to the power 3, that is 8. The combinations starts with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 and it continues up to 1, 1, 1. And after full subtractor operation, the difference that we will get is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 and 1, whereas the borrow output that we will get is 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 and 1. Here we will discuss some of the examples of binary subtraction by using the method of subtraction. Here to explain subtraction operation, we have taken 2 examples. In the first example, we want to subtract 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 from 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. To start with subtraction from its least significant bit, that is A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0. We get the difference as 1. Then proceed to its next higher bit, in which A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1. So borrow 1 from next higher bit, that becomes 1, 0 equal to 2. So we get difference as 1. Continue the same process till last bits to get the final answer. But in second example, it is not possible to take borrow from its higher bit at fifth column, which creates bottlenecks to operate and subtraction process is interrupted. With the help of the above 2 examples, we can conclude that by using the method of subtraction, it is only possible to subtract a smaller number from a bigger one, but its reverse is not possible. That is, subtracting a bigger number from a smaller one is not possible. Hence, the subtraction operation is converted to its corresponding addition operation by taking the complement, that is 1's complement or 2's complement of the second number, that is subtrahend, such as the expression A minus B can be written as within bracket A plus within bracket minus of B. Here A and B may be any positive or negative number. Binary subtraction can be performed by using 2 methods. Number 1, ones complement method, and number 2, two's complement method. We will discuss them in details. Now, here in this slide, we will discuss how to find the ones and twos complement of a given binary number. First, ones complement of a binary number. Ones complement of a binary number can be derived by interchanging ones with zeros and zeros with 1. When we add the binary number with its ones complement, we will get all ones. In other words, if we subtract a binary number from the number of ones as many as number of digit occurs, it will result its ones complement. For example, let the binary number is 1 0 0 1 1 0. So by replacing 1 with 0 and 0 with 1, we will get its ones complement as 0 1 1 0 0 and 1. And when we are going to add the original binary number with its one complement, we get the result as 1 1 1 1 1 1, that is all ones. Now we move to find the two's complement of the given binary number. Two's complement of a binary number can be derived by using two processes. In first method, to find the two's complement of the given binary number by interchanging all ones with zeros and zeros with 1, and then add 1 at its least significant bit, which gives the two's complement of the given binary number. For example, let the binary number is 1 1 0 1 0 1. So by replacing 1 with 0 and 0 with 1, we get as 0 0 1 0 1 0. And finally, again we are going to add 1 at its least significant bit. That becomes 0 0 1 0 1 and 1. That is the two's complement of the given binary number. In second method, two's complement of a given binary number can also be derived by leaving all leading zeros and first one unchanged, and then interchange rest ones with zeros and zeros with 1. For example, let the binary number is 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. Then by leaving all leading zeros and first one unchanged, we get the output as 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. Then by replacing 0 with 1 and 1 with 0, we get the final output as 0 0 1 1 1 0 0. That is the two's complement of the given binary number. Now it's a time to discuss subtraction by using the method of ones complement. To perform subtraction by using the method of ones complement, first we have to take the binary equivalence of both the numbers if numbers are not in its binary form. In this method, leave the first number as it is and take the ones complement of the second number, and then add both the numbers. If by adding there is an end around carry occurs, that is the most significant bit is 1, then again add that 1 with the resultant number, which gives the final result. But if the end around carry is 0, then again take the ones complement of the result and put a minus sign. This is the final result. To explain the same, we have taken two examples. In example number 1, we want to subtract binary number 45 from 51. So as the numbers are in its decimal form, so first we have to find out their binary equivalence. So the binary equivalence of 51 that we are getting is 1 1 0 0 and 1 1. Similarly, the binary equivalence of 45 is 1 0 1 1 and 0 1. Now we have to leave the first number as it is, and we have to take the complement of the second number. Then we have to add both the numbers. While adding, we will get the first bit is 1 0. So while adding, we are getting 1, and we have to proceed to the next higher bit. That bit is 1 1. So we have to write 0 and we have to take 1 to the next higher bit. Accordingly, we have to move to the most significant bit. While doing so, we are getting there is an end around carry is 1. So again we have to add that 1 with the numbers. So by again adding, we finally get the answer as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 0. In second example, we want to subtract 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 from 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. In case of this, again we have to adopt the same principle. That means we have to leave the first number as it is and we have to take the ones complement of the second number. And after getting the ones complement, we have to add that with the first number. And in case of this, we are getting there is no end around carry. As there is no end around carry, again we have to take the ones complement of the number and we have to put a minus sign. That is the final answer. Next is subtraction by using the method of 2's complement. To perform subtraction by using 2's complement method, leave the first number unchanged and then take the 2's complement of the second number and finally add them to get the result. To explain the same, again we have taken two examples. In example number 1, we have to perform the subtraction operation of 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. In this, we have to leave the first number unchanged and we have to find out the 2's complement of the second number. In first example, to find the 2's complement of the second number, first we have taken its 1 complement and then added 1 with its least significant bit to get the 2's complement. And after getting the 2's complement of the second number, we have to add that with the first number. While adding, we will observe there are 1 and 1. So while adding, we get 0 and we have to take 1 carry to the next higher bit. So again that becomes 1 and 1. So again we have to write 0 and again we have to move to the third bit. In third bit also, we get result as 0. So again we have to move to the fourth bit. At fourth bit position also, there is 1 and 1. So we get the right 0 and we have to move to the fifth bit. In case of fifth bit, as there are 3 bits, so we have to write 1 and we have to take 1 carry to the 6th bit position. And at 6th bit position, as there are 2 ones, we have to write 0 and we have to take 1 carry to the next higher bit. So as a result, we will get 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0 and that is the answer. In case of second example, we want to subtract 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. In case of there is slight modification to find out the 2's complement of the second number. In case of this, we have to find the 2's complement. Just we have adopted the principle by leaving the leading zeros unchanged and the first one unchanged. Then rest of the bits will be modified 1 with 0 and 0 with 1. Then the addition process remains same. In case of this, we are getting the output as 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 and 0. That is the final output. After having a thorough discussion regarding binary arithmetic, especially binary addition and subtraction, we conclude computer is an electronic device and depending on electricity can understand only 2-state logic, that is on and off or 1 and 0. Hence information within a computer can be represented only by using these 2 signals, which brings the concept of binary arithmetic, that is the use of zeros and ones. It is easy to design the computer circuit and perform all decimal operations with less cost and more reliability. In binary arithmetic, all numbers are represented by using ones and zeros. So when arithmetic operations are performed, it will result only ones and zeros. To perform binary operations, computer mainly perform addition operation with adder. Even the subtraction operation is performed by using the method of complementary addition. For this, we have to take the help of 1's complement and 2's complement of the second numbers. Here, we have to remember that by default, all the positive numbers are stored inside the computer in its binary form, but the negative numbers are stored in its 2's complementary form. With this, I remain. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Thank you for your patient hearing. Also suggest the topic of interest you want to explain me in future.